Hi again, everybody, and welcome in to the 2022 Heart of America Men's Soccer Media Day. I am your host, Nick Vassos, voice of the Kansas City Comets of the Major Arena Soccer League, as well as anchor on Fox 4 here in Kansas City. We are delighted to be joined by the head coach of Clarke University's team, and that is Coach Mike Pay, as well as his student athlete, Laurent De Almeida. Laurent and Coach, welcome in.
Thank you so much.
It's good to see both of you guys. And Coach, you just wrapped up year one with the Pride. Year two is upcoming. Wondering what are some of the things that you liked from last year's team that you hope to be able to apply this upcoming season?
We're still a growing program, right? And from last year, we had a decent season. We started out really strong, but with such a young team, we're learning as the years goes on. So my expectation of this year is pretty much build off what we had last year, right? And just try to get it one step better, right? So but this year is just taking it one day at a time and making sure we're growing, right, and not static.
Coach Pay, as you know, you narrowly missed the Heart of America tournament last year. I'm wondering, what do you think that your side needs to do this year in order to improve your position and make the conference tournament?
Well, as you guys all know, with all the different reports and stuff like that, the Heart of America conference is very difficult, right? And like I said, my expectation for my guys, right, and with the way we ended last season, right, is the growth. Right, is enabling these young gentlemen to do a little better, right, and push a little better, right. That way we can get that. I mean, one more win is what I really am stressing on this season, and hopefully we could achieve those goals. But growing as a program and doing just a little bit more better than what we did last year is our whole entire vision right now for this program.
And Coach, your student athletes are going to help you achieve those goals. I'm wondering if you would introduce us, please, to Laurent De Almeida. Tell us a little bit about him and what makes him important to your team.
I mean, one of the best student athlete I have ever been across. I've came in contact with, I think, Laurent, just not his play on the field, but his leadership off the field, right? His leadership throughout the campus. He represents Clarke the right way. He represents me. I'm confident that when he's out there, he's representing me in the right way. And I respect him. I have very high respect for this kid. And I think we named him team captain this year. And I think that with his leadership, this program can get to the next level, right? And that's why we appointed him the captain of this Clarke Proud team that we have representing the school this year. So Laurent is from Brazil. Brazil native, was raised in Spain, right? And from Spain he went to Iowa, Southeastern Community College, and he came to us after winning the national championship at Southeastern last year, and now he's with us, and he's going to help us get to the next level.
That is definitely high praise for your student athlete. Laurent, tell us what your major is and what are your career aspirations after your college career?
I'm currently doing sports management, and I always wanted to be related with sports and with soccer. So after I graduate, I expect to try to keep in the soccer area. So being assistant coach and try to work to be eventually a head coach will be really good. And that's my plan right now.
Laurent, tell us a little bit about where you grew up in Brazil. What was that like? And if you could, in your own words, tell us how you found your way to Clarke.
My history is a bit weird. Like when I was 2.5 years old, I moved to Spain from Brazil, and I grew up in Madrid my whole life. Around 13 years old, more or less, I went back to Brazil. I've been there like 3 4 years, I remember. And like I don't have a problem moving from places, and it was really good, that experience that I had in Spain. Like, even though it's not my country, like I feel like I'm part of that country, of Spain. And I always feel related to Brazil. I always been talking Portuguese since I was a child with my parents in Spain. They taught me, so I never lost that connection that I had with Brazil. And once you go to America and you go to a program that there's a lot of internationals, that helps you a lot. You bond with a lot of people. When I moved to Southeastern Community College, there was a lot of Brazilians and Hispanic people. So like it was really hard for me to learn English because I always talking to them in Portuguese or in Spanish. But like, once you focus, you see what you have to do. You grow as a person, and like, you end up in a 4 year school. That is what every JUCO boy wants to achieve. And now I'm here in Clarke and trying to make things better, right?
Laurent, your English is very good. How many languages can you speak?
I speak three: Spanish, Portuguese, and English. When I moved to Iowa the first time, I didn't know any English. It was
Wow.
really hard.
And that's a credit to you, Laurent, because I mean that takes hard work and dedication on top of all of your other academic responsibilities. Oh, and not to mention you're playing soccer too, so it must not have been easy. I want to pivot back to Coach real quick, Coach Pay. Dubuque, Iowa is kind of a unique area in terms of college soccer. There's a lot of colleges around you, and I'm wondering if you could speak to, first off, your school, what campus life is like, and then kind of the unique nature of having so many colleges around Clarke.
Yeah, I mean, I think we have one of the most beautiful campus, right, in the area. And we are also we also have five different schools in the we have also have five different schools. Can you guys see? Can you hear me?
Yep, you're good.
Yep. We also have five different schools in the including Clarke in the area. So it will be we have Emmaus, it's a Christian school. We have a 2 year school that's in the area. It's called what's Northeastern. And then we have Loris, and we have UD, University of Dubuque, right? And we're the fifth one, Clarke. So it's a unique town, right? It's old, but when people first enter, they're like, "Whoa, I'm like in a older area." But once you get to know the area within like hours, you understand that it's super unique, right? They have everything, name it, they have it here. It is a big city feeling within a little town, and this area consists of a lot of colleges and universities that all have kids from everywhere, that are very diverse. So the
Wow.
diversity of the place is insane. There you'll find people here speaking Portuguese, right? You hear Spanish, everything, name it. There it's all in the area. So really, really great place to be.
Laurent, what year are you in school?
I'm currently junior, senior.
So you know what it's like to play in the Heart of America conference as a player. What is it like to play in this conference?
It's different. Like, I came from JUCO, right? So you always expect something different when you move to a 4 year school. Oh, everybody hopes to go to NCAA Division One, but like, once you come to the Heart of America conference, you see that the things here are different. It's a high level place in which you face players that are skill level D1 and easily can play in top 10 universities in America. So it's different. It's a feeling that you want to face these people because you want to show them that even though it looks like they are better than you, you are better, you know.
Mhm.
So it's really nice, and more than we are a program that it's new, more or less, we could say. So like we want to show that even though we are new, we're here to compete and like eventually win.
I like that. Coach, we're going to wrap up this with a question that we've been asking all of the head coaches in the Heart of America. And I just want you to respond with the first thing that comes to your mind. It could be a word, it could be a sentence, but here's the question that we're asking all of the coaches. So the question is, what is the first thing that comes to mind when you hear Heart of America Athletic Conference?
Very difficult.
Very difficult. Simple as that. It's not easy.
It's not easy.
No game is easy.
Nope. Every game is a championship game.
I love that. Every game is a championship game. I love that. That says a lot about this conference and how strong it is. Well, Coach Pay and Laurent, thank you guys so much. Best of luck to both of you guys this year and your school. And we really appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.